So, Mark, we're talking to you again today. Today I thought we'd have a chat about entitlement values of Strata and Community Corporation properties. It's one of the questions that I know as a Strata manager we get asked all the time. I live in Unit 1, my levy is $300 a quarter,
Yep.
Unit 2 is only paying $230. Why is that?
Yeah, so lot entitlements or unit entitlements are obviously a valuer's thing. So
You've come to the right place.
Yeah, effectively. So when a development is approved and lodged, there's a few ways you can go with strata or community strata or community title. In each instance, we're typically provided with a survey plan. In the instance of a community title development, say 6 townhouses, there would be typically 6 lots or underlying parcels of land which the valuer has to determine the value for. So hypothetically, if they're all the same size and they all have the same street frontage, it may be as simple as,
they're all the same.
equal value assessments. So we normally use an aggregate of 1,000 or 10,000. So if you can imagine it's a 10,000 aggregate and there's 10 units and they're all the same, there might be 1,000 each.
Yep.
So in this you're talking about where there's variances, that's typically because you may have a development where, say, there's 2 street fronted properties with a driveway down the middle and then there's smaller allotments at the rear. So the valuer obviously will assess the value differently, preference being street frontage, bigger blocks. But like all valuation work, we look at all the attributes, so it's not any one particular thing that can impact it, particularly in the instance of community strata, for instance, where you're in an apartment complex and you might be, let's say you're an 18-level building.
Yep.
You might be that one side of the building has uninterrupted awesome views and the other side looks into a building. So when the valuer does his assessment, they will look at for that type of assessment, they will look at all the attributes. So you may say, well, my floor plan is the same size. Why is my assessment different? So, as I said, we're looking at multiple facets and attributes of the property, not just.
I think that's a good discussion point because a lot of the time they might be they're all 1-bedroom flats or they're all 2-bedroom flats, but as you say. Location.
Absolutely. So even in a case where the actual built form was identical, if they were, say, running opposite to the street, so you had a common driveway down one side and there was 6, the one at the front is typically going to be superior in that it's got a street frontage, unless you might be on a main road, in which case the opposite.
You want to be at the back.
You want to be at the back. So these are the sorts of things that we think about when we're assessing value for a lot of time.
Great. Thanks for your time.